Hi, it's me with laser tips and tricks. I made a video about this DualTite adhesive rolls a while back, but this was the first time I used it in a real model that I made for somebody. This is a 23.5-inch MDF circle painted white. And I thought I'd just kind of show how I did it. I put the DualTite adhesive. I normally use a roller, but I couldn't find it. So I just use this squeegee that you can pick up at any hobby shop or whatever. I always get them at the trade shows, and I just squeegee. And then I flipped it over and I cut out this is 1/8 inch plywood. I just cut out the outline. And then I put painter's tape on the top so I could pull it all out in all in one piece. And then I used this. I wish I would have taken a picture. So if you take away all the part, and this had two holes, just like the example does, or the sign, and I just lined everything up and peeled the back of the tape off and put it in the holes. So everything lined up perfectly. And I'm not associated with these people. Uh, I kind of met him on the internet because he sells a really good laser plywood, and that's how it all started. But this stuff's incredible. If you had to do this with glue, you'd get squeeze out. Some of your glue is going to squeeze out. Well, this, you cut right through the tape. So every piece, that M had tape just where it needed to have tape, and everything else is cut out. So go to his website. Like I'm not making any money off this. I'm not, well, I am kind of boasting for him because he's a nice young man. I just finally got to meet him this year at another trade show. But he has a pretty nice website, creative cut supplies. So here he has pre-finished laser plywood, different sheets, probably different sheet sizes, maple, walnut, cherry, sample pack. But this is what I use most of the time, Baltic birch. And that's a pretty good price for a 12 by 19. But also the DualTite adhesive. It comes in sheets. So he sent me some sheets, and I've used a couple of them up, and I love it. And see, there he has a little squeegee so if you don't have one. So there he is right there. Nice young man. Um, he talks about his product. And what I kind of like about companies like this, um, if you have a problem, you're talking to the owner. There was a project I was working on. But anyway, give him a try, or at least look through his website. The DualTite adhesive is pretty special. Anyway, hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.